What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new and coming purely because of this game. So, I've heard nothing about it, never seen an advertisement for it. Apparently, this has been released on Nintendo Switch. It has been for a while, and people have been able to play it here. And the Pokemon Company have just dropped it on mobile 2 days ago. And I ain't gonna lie, I played it maybe half hour, and it's bloody good. It is just purely PvP. If you have played games like League of Legends or Mobile Legends, very similar. However, it seems to have been simplified to the Billy basics of the same genre, but with less to focus on. Let's just jump into it, and I'll kind of show you the gameplay. I'll jump in a few practice matches, just go over the sort of key goals, and yeah, pretty much what you're looking to do. Right, so here we are at the menus. This is basically once you click up on your character, you can come into your practice arena, you can complete through the tutorial where it kind of teaches you the basics and whatnot. And then whenever you want, if you want to practice with a new Pokemon before you jump into any rank matches of that, you just come into the practice arena, select a Pokemon you want to go with. So I've tried Snorlax, he's your sort of defensive type Pokemon. I've tried Charizard, he's a kind of all-rounder attacker. But to be honest, this is the sort of dude I was liking. He reminds me of the sort of jungle assassin sort of characters from Mobile Legends, so that's my sort of style. That's what I'm liking playing at the moment. So yeah, let's jump into a fight. So here we are, guys. We're in the sort of practice arena. I'll just run you about and kind of try familiarise what you're supposed to be doing and show you the sort of similarities that you have from Mobile Legends and that. So obviously you've got random enemies floating about the map that you kill and build up what you're called in here is Pokeballs. So in Mobile Legends you had to destroy towers, destroying towers work your way forward. It's pretty similar, you're destroying nodes, but how you do that is you kill other Pokemon creatures, collect Pokeballs and then dunk them into the bases of the enemy. A bit like the other games in this genre, you have these special monsters here that will provide buffs. So this little dude right here, he's got the purple buff, and if this damn thing disappears from the screen, we'll drop him. This purple buff, what it does is when you kill it, you will have a boost to your attack when low HP. So it's the only sort of attack buff that's floating about in the arena to use. Anyway, if we ever manage to kill him, because that crazy data menu keeps popping up. So let's go around to the other one. You've got this one, which is when you attack an enemy, you reduce the speed of opponents so that they can't run away from you, because if you play games like this, there's nothing worse than getting somebody 1 HP and he manages to run away. That's frustrating. So yeah, the orange buff, that provides you to slow the enemy down. And lastly, but not least, a nice little shield enemy that sits up in this corner here. He's not spawned up, he's normally around about here. But yeah, you kill him, you get the third buff, you've got a shield, it's fantastic. Oh, there's my enemy, let's run away. Actually no, let's see, can we drop him? Let's try drop him. Probably won't work now because he's jumped up some levels more than me. So anyway, yeah, I'll collect some points and show you what you're trying to do with the nodes. Basically, kill anything. Obviously this isn't how I should be playing the character, but just for teaching you guys' sake, you run up. So obviously the purple areas are yours. When you go inside these, you'll actually heal up. Also grants you like a temporary speed boost when you're running through your area. And you run up. So you see the map is stacked with PvE enemies to kill. You run up to the base and then you dunk. There's ways to boost your points. So there's a little special enemy here. As you see, there's a countdown timer for Rotom to spawn. Kill him and take him to a base and you'll get an extra 20 points when you're dunking it. And just going back to reference your Mobile Legends as well, where you have your elite bosses that spawn in the middle of the map that will basically give you a massive advantage over your opponents. Zapdos spawns in here. If you kill Zapdos, you get 50 Pokeballs instead of your cap of 30 here. For your team, you just run up and you obliterate the bases of the opponents. They're totally defensive, defenseless at that time, so they can't come in and stop you dunking. You just run in and blow the place up. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. And as you can see here, I'm running really slow. If you run between two bases that you haven't destroyed, there's this slow effect. So if an enemy comes at you when you're in here, you're pretty damn screwed. So I'd consider like not even bothering attempting this. Work as a team, get your bases. Yeah, let's jump back out to the menus and kind of show you the sort of characters that I know are about and what sort of styles you've got to play. Right guys, so here we are. So here's a few that I have unlocked just now. Obviously I haven't played much just yet, but so you'll see here it tells you attack. It's a melee attack character and he's defender's type. It's because his skills are all based on stunning and stalling the enemy and pushing the enemy out of your base so that they can't dunk. So obviously it interrupts them doing it. Very good. You have your ranged defenders, obviously sitting back. If you'd rather not be hand to hand and fighting face to face with opponents, you can sit back and use your range skills. Your melee all-rounder, pretty good at everything, very good at jungling, building up those points, and it'll whack really hard once you get them leveled up. So that's pretty much how you're playing this sort of character alone. A ranged attacker, speed. I don't really rate this sort of meta. The whole speed thing, it doesn't suit me well. And yeah, there we go. There are support characters. I don't know if it'll let me see them. So I know that these are all supports that are all there to buff your team. Obviously, when you're in rank matches and you get a bit higher up, somebody's going to have to play a support role. So it's always good to pick a couple up. And from what I've heard, Wigglytuff's a good shout for a good support character. And your Eldegoss is pretty good as well. So yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys though. Get in and play. And yeah, just try out different characters. See what sort of playstyle suits you and go for it. The other thing I've noticed, it isn't pay to win. Like, I mean, you can pay to get things a bit quicker, but if we just jump into here, so... Nope, the shop's down the bottom. So here's a shop here. Basically, you need to buy sort of cards. You need to buy the card before you can use the card. And they're all worth gold. And as you can see, so yeah, I'm at the beginning, so it's gifting you a bit more gold, but just playing your daily matches is giving you the currency to purchase anybody in here that's in the raw. You can literally buy all of them. Nothing's kept away for pay to win players to be boosting. The only thing you can really spend your money on is for cosmetic stuff, like in here, if you really want to, because yeah, you either save out your tokens or you just whale out and buy some of these gems here. Doesn't seem that expensive if you ask me, but would anybody really spend in the game unless they're a really big fan and want to look cool? No, probably not. So yeah, seems like a super decent game. It's 5 million plus downloads in the first 2 days of release. It's insane. So I'm going to keep playing it because I love Mobile Legends, but at the top end of ranked play, it was just, there's too much of a niche towards it. Whereas this game, I feel it's much more simple, and as long as you're playing with a coordinated group of players, it'll be decent. So yeah, if you like some PvP, or even just a massive Pokemon fan, yeah, give us a download, give it a try, because it's absolutely sick. Anyway, until next time, see ya.